Welcome in, guys, to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. This is your host, Just Call Me Tex, and I'm back at you right now, and we're going to look at this free-to-play Jesus attack team. Now, some of us out here in the Walking Dead world have been struggling, fighting against these Jesus team. He is a very strong offensive tool, but there are ways around him. There are ways to beat him. It is a process. So today we're going to look at one attack team, and we have some footage of how you can go about defeating these Jesus teams. So let's go ahead and get into this attack team. So at first we have the leader of the team. We have Lily, and we're running with Princess and Arv as our attackers, Doc Stevens for the rush and the taunt, and we have Maggie for her heals and the command tool. So let's go ahead and get into the mindsets. So what we have here is Arv. So Arv has 5,852, that's his base attack, 3,814 base defense, 3,993 base health, and we have that plus 10 crit there. And he has a 605 plus 605 attack, a 51.5% versus alert, 79% attack up while taunted, and 38.5% extra attack versus tough. Why? Because you want him. Typically in these Jesus teams, you'll see people probably running a shield, and then they're running traders behind Jesus. How do you get through that wall of defense there? How do we burst through that strong defense? And the best way through it is to attack it. So this is what we're going to look at right now. These are the mods that we have placed on Arv. Now this is definitely brought to you by Golden Spidey. He is a faction mate of mine. This is his team. This is his idea for how to break down a team. He is one of the best, if not the best, team builders that I know. I mean, the guy is absolutely amazing, and I love going to him when I need ideas and things of that nature for teams, because he is an absolute beast. Get you anybody you working with, he can be able to help you build something to be able to be successful. So shouts out to Golden Spidey. I just wanted to make sure that I made that statement, because this is his team, his mods, his build. Beautiful stuff here. So I'm just bringing it to you because it's an idea that we feel as though can be able to help you out there in the Walking Dead land, and to survive and be able to beat some of these Jesus teams. So that's the mods that we have there for Arv. Now next we have Princess up on deck. Okay, so with Princess, here's what we have: 5961 attack base, 4100 defense, and we have 3561 health, plus 10 plus 10 crit. And then we have 560 attack. We have 50% attack versus alert, 60.5% taunt resist, 46% reflect damage, and heal reduction resist mods on Princess. The goal is for Princess and for Arv to do the attacking and to take them out. So you have to be very strategic. Okay, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not something that you're going to be able to do in 1 turn, 2 turns, but it's a 3-4 turn team depending on how these attacks work out. And we're going to see a couple different videos where these teams work out very well. So let's go ahead and keep moving forward. We showed you the mods for Princess, we showed you the mods for Arv, because those are the 2 biggest ones for the attack team. So now going forward, let's go ahead and look at Arv. As you can see, Arv has a attack damage of 14,494 with the mods and with the setup, and Princess has 15,097 attack. These guys are absolutely destructive. So if we go over here and look at Arv's weapon, 43% attack, a huge bonus to AP when attacking. He receives 20% AP at the beginning of each wave. This is crucial, this is key, so you can get them to attack turn 1. Okay, and fast healing weapon here. This is the Michonne Katana. It's the only way to get the 20% AP to self for the yellow weapon. It was available for sale, and also you can be able to get it in the elite weapons wheel too. So just be on the lookout for that. Save up those tokens, try to get that 20% AP weapon for Michonne. Now Princess is running 20% AP to self and 20% attack up. You can be able to craft this in the armory. 46% attack, rampage on basic attacks. So there you have it for your attack team guides there. Now, the leader of the team, this is Lily. This is what Lily is running. 41% defense, huge bonus AP when attacking, impair on her weapon, and she gives 1535 attack and crit to the characters all adjacent to them. This is important. 1535 weapons against these heavily stout defensive teams is important. You definitely need 1535 weapons, and you also need the ability to be able to have like a Kenny or somebody of that nature that's gonna boost your attack, so your attack can overpower and overthrow these defensive teams that are stacked with 10k health, 8k defense, things of that nature. There are ways to just shred right through them, and this is one of the ways to be able to get around it. Shout out once again to Golden Spidey for the team build. Now, here's our support teams. They're very important. So we have Maggie here. So Maggie has a health and defensive weapon. All teammates receive 8% bonus AP, 1535. And we also have the same thing with Dr. Stevens. All teammates receive, team members receive that 8% AP at the beginning of each wave, and 2 1535 weapons. This is a setup that is very easy to do, very easy to be able to get. So there you have it. That's the whole team, and that is the setup that you would want to use to be able to fight these Jesus teams. Now let's go ahead and get into some of the attack videos. So in our first video here, this is during Onslaught. We have Spidey going against this Jesus team here. So let's go ahead and look at this and break this down. So what you see here, going forward, right? You see Princess is gonna attack first, and these guys are attacking turn 1 because of those 20% AP weapons. So you see how we go ahead, we eliminate Jesus here, right? And then next, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna normalize, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video here. Why did we normalize? Because when you normalize, you stop Tanya from being able to do her active, 1, and number 2, it also taunted her, right? So what that stopped her from being able to do is her rush, so that she can't keep reviving people, things of that nature. So it works out really well. Princess is a great addition here to the team. So as we can see here, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take out the revivers, because that's what you want to try to do first. You want to try to go ahead and get those revivers off the team. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and command, and we're gonna go ahead and take out Pete here. So now you have the 2 revivers down, and then you have Jesus down, the one who also can be able to impair the whole team. So we got Jesus out of there turn 1. Bam. Next, you're gonna see that Spidey is gonna start working on Traitor, and then he's gonna take out Tanya. She can be commanded. Princess is gonna take out Traitor because she does so much damage. And then next, when the turn comes up, you're gonna see that Spidey is just gonna go ahead and obliterate Tanya, take her out of there. Boom, nicely done. So in our next video here, what we're gonna see is you have Dr. Lou, you have Mr. Lou in this video, and we have Tanya, you have Jesus, you have Pete, and you have Traitor here. So what you'll see is that in this video, right, Mr. Lou is used for the bleed, Tanya for the heals and the cleanse, Traitor for the taunt and the infection, Jesus for the impair, right, and the trauma, and then you have Pete for the revives and the cleanse, right? And I think he cleanses main, things of that nature. So you have this team combination that's working together. How do you get around it? Well, the best thing to do is you're gonna have to go straight through it. So as you can see, Arv and Princess are ready to go turn 1. They're ready to go. So you'll see Spidey takes down Jesus, and then he goes after Tanya, right? So what you're gonna have to do is you're definitely gonna have to normalize them, right? Those guys get normalized. And then now you can be able to kind of, do the stuff that you need to do, defensive down. And now you can just go ahead and just start shredding these other teams. So commanded again. Nice. Was able to take them out. So next, you're gonna see that Spidey is gonna go after Mr. Lou, take Mr. Lou out, decap. And now all you gotta do is just take down the traitor. And, sometimes the traitor can be he can be really tough to take out and things of that nature, but it is definitely doable. So let's go ahead, and you're gonna see Princess come in, and then after Princess we should be able to have Arv come in and finish him off, right? So there you have it. Now, last video here that we have. In this video, what you have is Princess. I'm not Princess here. You do still have Princess. You have Arv, but in this video you have Jesus. Once again, this is another combination of teams. You have Kenny, you have Priya, which doesn't really fit the team, but I guess he's trying to use them for attack. And then you have this traitor. So you're going to see this team go ahead and get annihilated. We're going to go first take out Jesus, and then we're going to start working on the other tunes, get them taken care of. And you'll see that it is very easy for you to be able to do, simply because the team is not put together the way that it should be, but it is a way around these Jesus teams. As you can see, look, he just tanked almost 7,000 damage. It's crazy, how much damage these guys can be able to tank with these different builds. So you should be able to see Spidey go ahead and finish off Traitor here coming up. So you see Traitor do the infection. We're going to go ahead and had the 5,000 damage, and then he's just going to finish Traitor up with Arv. So there you have it. Nice little team there, where you can be able to use as a free-to-play guide to be able to take out some of these Jesus teams. Now, I know some of you may say, but those teams aren't meta. What about the meta teams, things of that nature? We have a meta guide coming out. I'm working with some of my faction mates who do have some meta teams, and we're working on putting that together to bring that out to you guys as well too, because I know you say that. And as we work through that, what you want to understand is that 95% of people that play The Walking Dead don't have meta teams. They just don't. You're not going to run into them unless you are in a 1A region, 1B region, or you may run into a sprinkle of them in some of the lower regions if people are spenders. But you're not going to just run into crazy meta teams all the time unless you're in some of those higher regions. This is just from my experience. If you have something else that you've experienced, go ahead and put that down in the comments below. Let me know. Definitely you want to go ahead and make sure your guys are leveled up. You want to go ahead and watch my previous farming guide. It still stands today. I'm working on a farming guide 2.0, so that you can be up on leveling up, making sure that you take care of your characters and getting them where you need to be. You need one really good offensive team, and you need a decent defensive team. Your offense should be better than your defense. The reason why I say that is because you only need a defensive team to last 7 to 8 turns. That's just my math. Because if I have a turn 1, turn 2 attack team, before they get a chance to get one attack off on my defense, I'm already through a camp and a half. And that's what you build these teams for. You build these teams towards war and towards your faction raid events that happens in your region. So you just want to go ahead and keep that in mind. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you think about the video. Once again, thank you, Golden Spidey, for this video, for the mods, for the information, so that we can be able to bring this to the Walking Dead community. I just want to thank you for that. This is your boy, Just Call Me Tex. Be on the lookout for my other videos coming forward. Peace.